power granted by them. The Stellaron's promise is the only hope for this world.
She looks amazing. But first, guess what's shaking? It's Rainy here, and I'm about to go into the Belobog hellscape. I just beat Gepard in the Silvermane restricted zone, and we're about to head through the gate there into whatever lies beyond. There's a minor adjustment to the team today. I've added Serval instead of Pela. We're gonna see if that helps a little bit with the debuffs for Acheron. I like Pela overall, but the only way she applies debuffs at the moment is through her ultimate, while Serval can do it through her ultimate as well as her skill. So I'm testing that out. And while I'm still a little bit unsure about Gallagher's healing, I'm gonna keep him on the team today because I do think he's a really cool character. I like his ultimate a lot. One thing I haven't really shown you guys is how I've built the characters. The main reason for that is because I can't really control much about that yet. As far as light cones go, I kind of just use what I've found, but I'll show you guys so you know what I'm working with here. So Acheron has Good Night Sleep Well. I've thrown the Seriousness of Breakfast on Serval. I've got Hidden Shadow on Gwynaifen, and I've got Post-Op Conversation on Gallagher. So everyone has a 4-star except for Gwynaifen because I don't have any more 4-stars that she can use. I saw people talking about traces a lot in the previous comments, and I have been adding the traces that I can as I've been going. Though currently I'm locked to needing to ascend the characters, and I haven't done that yet. I can do that, but I haven't done it yet. It's partially because the enemies are level 30, but it also is partially because I like the challenge. Realistically, I could level everyone up to 40, I think, at the moment, and then just breeze through everything. But I kind of like having a bit of resistance when fighting things. I'm weird, I know, making it harder for myself. I have absolutely zero control about the relics. So I've seen people talking about relics and what relics I should get. As far as I'm aware, I can't actually get any types of relics at the moment. The only calyxes I have are generally leveling up calyxes. So what I'm using on these characters is things I've found in chests, and I've mainly not put much thought into this at all, if I'm completely honest with you. All I've really done is click the recommended gear button and then leveled them up to 6. The reason I've gotten them to 6 is the same reason I've gotten the light cone to 30. So the max level of a character is 80. I divided that by 10, and the maximum level of relics is 16, I'm pretty sure. The green ones only go up to 6 anyway, but if you divide 16 by 8, basically every 10 levels that your character has equals 2 levels on the relics. Again, realistically, I could just push the relics up as high as possible to make it as easy as possible for myself. But again, I like the challenge, so with that out of the way, let's head in. Also, let's get this video to 20 likes, and make sure to subscribe. I'm kinda happy that we added Serval to the team today. She's relevant to the story at the moment, so it just fits. Alright, open the gates, Gepard.
As soon as the restricted zone gate is open, the monsters on the other side will turn out in full force. The guards will do their best to stall them and buy you some time.
Okay.
Once you've broken through the front line, there's nothing more we can do for you. You'll have to find out for yourselves what lies within the northern fragmentum.
I just appreciate any help at the moment, honestly.
So, have you made up your minds?
We're going in.
Understood. Keep your weapons close. This will be a fierce fight. Guards, open the gate.
Are you dealing with attacks like this every day?
It's a common occurrence. Guards, formation.
Well, I'm gonna make sure I don't owe the guards any favors when this is done.
Here they come.
Steel yourselves.
Oh, we're starting with combat. I like it. Okay, let's go.
Forget your wallet.
Oh, the order is really different today. Pela started us off before, and now Gwynaifen is starting us. Okay, start with you.
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
I'm just gonna do a normal smack with you. Another one like this.
Tempo.
I don't really need to heal at the moment, but let's just use its ultimate.
Indulge yourself.
Nope.
Ready to lose yourself? Conquer us all.
Okay, now we'll gather up some skill points. Let's smack that guy. I'll save that ultimate for the next
Still
round.
waters of
We'll
oblivion,
use that.
I guide the wandering souls.
That might knock it out. Almost. There we go. Okay. Now.
Come feast your eyes. Happy New Year.
Blow them up. Throw this on these ones here. Ooh, you're weak to Acheron.
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
That's all you've
Oh,
got.
she's got her ultimate. Time to wipe.
I weep for the departed.
Dusk's reign. It too shall fall.
It's so crazy strong, dude.
How many of them are there? The more the merrier. These guys are nothing. Hold the line.
Eesh. We need to, basic attack. Akron, skill attack, these two. You need to heal
Time
her.
to mix things up.
There we go.
Playing a little risky game here at the moment. I'm gonna break you with a basic. That's okay, she's got lots of health. Oh, I can break him with this, nice. Ow. Oh, he got his ultimate. I think we're just gonna use it. I think we're just gonna use it.
Nice like a good brew. Indulge
Slap it.
yourself.
Shemak it. Bam! Knock you out. Yeah. You're not looking so good over there, buddy.
Keep up. My tempo.
GG, game over. Oh god, Gepard, what's wrong?
I told you, Gepard, the barrier hasn't been fixed yet. Don't try and be a hero.
This is only the first wave. They'll have reassembled soon. I have to.
Someone get this man some food. He needs health regen.
Hey, Mr. Silvermane. Listen to your sister.
Mr. Silvermane.
I can tell just by looking at you that you haven't fully recovered.
The second wave hasn't started yet. Make the most of this opportunity and make a break for it.
Got it.
Huh? Serval, aren't you gonna look for the Stellaron with us?
My brother can't hold them back by himself. He wasted a lot of energy on us. He's my responsibility now. Besides,
It's a family bond.
if I'm not here to help, I don't know what might happen in the next wave.
Yeah, she doesn't want to have regrets by going with us and leaving her brother here.
I want to go with you. I do. I always wanted to catch a glimpse of the Stellaron with my own eyes, and now it's so close.
Here's what we're gonna do. March, you take a photo of the Stellaron with your camera, and we're gonna show her later. It's not as good as the real thing, but it's pretty close.
But I can't abandon my brother and the other guards. I'm a Landau. It's up to you now. I believe in you. You've given me new hope.
You do what you gotta do. We got this.
Get hold of the Stellaron before Cocolia realizes what's happening.
We won't disappoint you.
Hey, March. Don't forget to take a picture of the Stellaron for me.
See, I called it!
Say no more. We're good at this. Don't worry.
Fragmentum activity is intensifying. Something's happening on Jarilo-6.
Oh, we're back in the space station.
Shouldn't we go down there, Himiko?
Have faith in them. Besides, this is his first trailblazing expedition. How will he be able to look back fondly without a few twists and turns?
And how will I be able to be independent if Mom and Dad would just show up on the planet and fix everything, you know?
Are you bored, Welt? I understand. But we have lots of opportunities ahead of us. Let's leave the memories of this expedition for them.
Welt really wants an ice cream.
So you think they'll be safe, right?
Yes. We haven't seen any Eon or Emanator level imaginary reactions. Relax. This is a young person's adventure. We shouldn't interfere. At most, we could offer a little off-site assistance.
Drop pods. They're sending drop pods.
Is this the Fragmentum Gepard was talking about?
So far, this is kind of what I've been expecting, like black, twisted, almost crystal.
Compared to this, the corrosion we saw in Backwater Pass pales into insignificance.
There's a restless atmosphere here.
Oh, yeah. It feels like there are loads of eyes staring at us.
Serval said that the Stellaron was very likely hidden in the snow plains north of Belobog. If we want to get there, I'm afraid we'll have to find the exit to this Fragmentum maze first.
Sounds exciting.
This place makes my flesh crawl. Like there are insects under my skin.
We have no guide and no way of detecting the Stellaron. We'll just have to advance gradually and cautiously. The stronger the Fragmentum contamination, the closer we are to the source.
True, that is one way we can track it. Okay, oh, there's a shiny.
Oh, look! Up ahead on the ground. What is that?
Yeah, what is that?
Be careful. Think twice before you interact with anything in the Fragmentum.
But then, it's shiny.
This is Brania's.
Wait, why is it? Oh no, Cocolia's taken her here. We found it in the orphanage. Is it her?
Yeah, so she's been here already?
Quick, look! That's Bronya! Huh? Is that Cocolia too?
Why are they all fizzly?
No, it isn't them. A kind of echo? Some type of residual energy replicated by the fragmentum.
That's bizarre.
Which means they were definitely here, right? And it looks like they went that way.
Just in time. We had no idea which direction to take. Let's go.
I mean, it's good for our maze. Yeah. Oh wait, it's not the brooch, it's the snow globe. Should I be doing something with this?
Objects that have been exposed to fragmentum corrosion might not be stable. I wouldn't touch that device if I were you.
Fair enough, yeah, that's a good point.
You still haven't told me what this place is, Mother.
700 years ago, this was Belobog's northern border, and the site of an ancient battle. Here is where Elisa Rand led the first Silvermane guards in resistance against the Legion. Now, it is nothing more than an abandoned corridor, filled with the sounds of old world echoes. Don't let its fragmented appearance fool you, Bronya. On the day the promise is fulfilled, these ruins will become the breeding ground of a new world.
Cuckoo!
Do you truly believe the Stellaron's promise? It summoned the blizzard beyond our walls and opened the door of the fragmentum. It destroyed our civilization.
And yet, the crime of our ancestors was their inability to embrace that destruction sooner.
Is she in like Phoenix mode mentally here, where it's like the idea of being reborn from the ashes, like you have to destroy everything to build it back up again kind of thing?
What? From the moment those intruders descended from beyond the sky, this world was handed a death sentence. But the Stellaron has reserved for us a thread of hope.
Uh-huh.
There is a price to pay for new life, wiping away every decaying vestige of the old world, renouncing the meaningless and lingering struggle. This is the price the Stellaron demands.
Uh-huh.
When the promise is fulfilled, Bronya, no longer will we have to squander our lives guarding this wasteland. You and I will witness the new world rise from the ruins.
Okay.
No.
Yep. I've got nothing, man. I've got nothing.
It's a complex mechanism. How did they get past?
I knew this wouldn't be simple. Wait, wasn't there some big energy hub-looking thing back in that empty area? Let's go back and take a look.
I can't say I like the idea of interacting with our surroundings, especially this deep into the fragmentum. However, desperate times call for desperate measures.
Huh. Even Don Hung the Sensible has his adventurous days.
If Dan would have just let me touch it in the first place, we might have been through the gate by now. So I need 3 more?
It worked, right? But the gate didn't move an inch.
Are there other units around?
Yeah, there's gotta be more of them. Danger is around the corner.
Look, over there! I think I can see the next unit.
I see it too. Let's go.
There's a bad guy there. Yeah! Oh, there's another one of these big things here. Ooh, this is a big one. There we go. Go on, Skippy, show me the way. Yeah, hey, wait, hold on, I can't go over, I can't fly. Storm him.
Were those monsters guarding the energy hub?
It seems like it. Strange. Fragmentum monsters would usually destroy man-made objects.
It's almost as if it's controlling them not to do that, to block our progress. 2 out of 4?
Come on, let's find the next one.
There's no switch. We need to find a way around.
I've never seen such a desolate place. At least in Rivet Town, you could tell that people used to live there.
Rivet Town is only at the outstretched fingertips of the corrosion. Now, we're deep in the fragmentum's heart.
I reckon we can spin this around with this here. If we turn it counterclockwise, it should be good, yeah? Yeah. So there's not as much fragmentum crystals as I thought there was gonna be. But it's clear that there's been lots of battles here because the place is in ruins. But yeah, I did think there would be more of that black stuff. There's a fragmentum portal here. Is this a fragmentum phenomenon that I haven't seen before? Yo, Yang, what's this? It appears to be a rift in space torn open by the fragmentum as it erodes reality. Scientific name for it is Cavern of Corrosion. Please be cautious when exploring. Defeat enemies to obtain relics. Oh, we were just talking about relic unlocks earlier today. This is the Path of Drifting Corrosion. So there's a special buff in this which increases the strength of shields by 30%, and also if someone is shielded, they have 75% more damage. And this gives Passerby of Wandering Cloud and Musketeer of Wild Wheat. I think I have some pieces of this, though probably blue and green ones. Oh, there's even more of them unlocked now. There's one in the storage zone. Is that in Herta Space Station? It is. Is it worth doing these before you can do the higher level ones? In Genshin, I generally ignored artifacts until I could do the highest level of them, and then I started building my characters. If I should be doing it though, what level would be a good time to do it at as well? Please leave in comments. Got an enemy over here. I love how I've just skipped all the fights in here so far. So the enemies are level 33 at the moment. They're slightly higher than me in that case. Honestly, I just wanted to see if I was still able to kill the general enemies. Yes, normal battles are completely fine and easy for me to do still. Just making sure, you know. Thanks, buddy. Okay, let's click the button.
Success! Another mechanism shut down.
I want to ask you a question.
Oh yeah, sure, what's up?
Do you still remember those dreams you mentioned to us?
Yes.
I know you're wide awake right now, but I need you to try. See if you can recall the voice you heard.
Oh, okay. Give it a half-hearted attempt or close your eyes and meditate. You close your eyes, but don't expect to remember anything, and yet, the voice comes to you. Danger approaches. Oh, you bet danger's approaching. I bet it's talking to Cocolia and saying that.
Well, this is merely speculation, but perhaps the voice you heard is the Stellaron somehow conveying information to Cocolia, and the one in your body is resonating with the Stellaron on this world.
It's like I've got a Bluetooth speaker inside me and I can just listen to the Stellaron nearby.
Huh? You mean that Stellarons can communicate? I've never heard that before.
My Stellaron's on the good team though.
Well, there's never been a human that could accommodate a Stellaron in their body.
Stellaron knows we're here.
Then, aren't we walking straight into a trap?
We don't really have much of a choice.
Yes. And Bronya may well be the bait.
Don Hung's speculations are usually right on the money. But even if we've guessed right, we can't go home now.
Exactly.
There's no way back anyway. At least Cocolia won't catch us off guard now. So what if it's an ambush? We're not about to lose now. I have to save Bronya, beat Cocolia, and crush this Stellaron thing to dust.
Let's do it! Let's go! This loops back to the previous one, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Let's see, I haven't been across there yet, so what if, can we rotate this maybe? If we do counterclockwise again. I've just locked myself out, but it's fine. If we just loop back where we came from, that should be good. Oh, I got some messages. Love mommies. Congrats on getting Acheron. Pull for her weapon if you can. I got a pretty good 4-star. By the way, your videos are awesome. Thank you so much, love mommies. I'm glad you like them. Oh, that one's falling off the edge there.
Stream 4.
Boop. Hey, the gate's open. Let's go.
Done. It took some effort, but we finally cracked these mechanisms.
We're one step closer to Bronya. Let's move!
Are these echoes too?
Why are there echoes down here?
The fragmentum here seems to have made a special connection with Cocolia. It's repeatedly generating forms in her image.
I don't understand. Even if the truth is as you say, every generation of Guardian has resisted the call of the Stellaron. Can all of them have been wrong, Mother?
Do you still not see, Bronya? There is no right or wrong here. Some of them acted out of human pride, others out of human short-sightedness.
Yeah, sure, there's no right or wrong. Destroying the planet definitely isn't the wrong move or anything like that.
Our ancestors, including Elisa Rand, spent their whole lives trying to prolong this civilization. Then, after all fell still,
Their memories were scattered by the blizzard. They spent lifetimes writing songs of praise that lauded the bravery of humanity, but couldn't spare the time to gaze up into the stars.
Or she's sounding like a loony at the moment.
To those entities of greater magnificence in the heavens above, 1,000 years is but a passing moment. The attainments of insignificant beings, nothing more than a footnote. I shall not follow the Guardian's misguided steps down that blind alley of narcissism. If persistence is futile, then one must choose a new beginning.
Something just clicked in my head right at the moment. So this planet here worships Qlipoth, right? Qlipoth is the Eon of preservation, right? So the fact that the Supreme Guardian wants to destroy everything instead of preserve it is absolutely insane, you know? It's the exact opposite of the gods of this planet's will. Honestly, nice contrast.
But Qlipoth, the preservation, are they not one of the magnificent entities you speak of? Is it not their strength that has sheltered Belobog this entire time?
You know, I don't know how I do this every single time, but whenever I mention something, it seems to pop up, like, right afterwards in the story somehow.
The preservation. Has the preservation ever looked humanity in the eye? Nothing more than an arrogant delusion of the architects.
Oh, you know when the planet's president doesn't like the god anymore. I don't know if the people of this planet would like this Cocolia.
You will hear the real voice of magnificence, Bronya. Then you will understand my choice.
We've got no time to lose, let's go. Oh, what's that up there? That's new.
Whoa, check this place out. Tables and sentry posts? There must have been Silvermane guards stationed here once.
Yeah.
If there were, they left a long time ago.
Looks like another completely new monster.
That monster's got some thighs.
Considering where we are, it would be surprising if we didn't run into strange enemies here.
It's blocking our way. Let's get it.
I have nothing it's weak against.
Stream 4.
Yeah, there we go. This just starts me with some knots, I think.
Again.
Ow.
Judgment is here.
Those who attack the Guardian's shadow will be punished, is that what it said? Whoever attacks the Guardian shadow will be attacked one time. So we don't attack the Guardian shadow. Easy beat, okay.
Where it's going. Let's kick things off with you.
Pop, pop. Oh, Serval did attack it accidentally. Those who use basic attacks will be punished.
That's it.
Ow, mother
Straight
of...
out your pockets.
Good thing I stacked up on skill points in the previous round. Chop him down.
Still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering soul.
We can heal, Serval. I'm okay with that.
Mix things up.
Ready to jam. Keep up. My tempo. The redemption.
That I trained.
Execute the judgment.
Jeez.
Look at your wallet.
Oh, I'm free. I can do whatever I want again. We're ulting.
Like a good brew.
Conquer all.
You're burned at the moment, so I can do this.
Happy New Year!
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
We've got an enhanced single target. Let's do it. Everyone's pretty much healed up except for Acheron.
Let's rock. Hold your breath.
No basic attacks, okay. That might be a problem for one person. He's not burned at the moment, so...
Health and wisdom.
This should unlock my ultimate.
Still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls. I weep for the departed. Dust's reign, it too shall fall.
Right, one of these has got to do it. Let's have to do it.
For your sins.
I can reapply thunder.
Turn up the volume.
No skills.
Again.
Yeesh.
Shit! Where are you going?
Kinda scared she's gonna knock out Gwyn, I think.
Execute the judgment! Again.
I like that confidence.
Oh god. Oh god.
Conquer us all!
I got 5 skill points, I might as well start using them.
Systems as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Probably knock her out, but I kind of want to heal.
How's this taste?
Here we go. Come feast your eyes. Happy New Year!
Nice. Yeesh, that was a little bit close there.
This enemy is completely different. If I didn't know it was a product of the Fragmentum, I'd think we were fighting a human.
Unlike those random low-level Fragmentum creations, this one seems to have a mind of its own. It seems to be able to use complex tactics.
Yeah, it disabling some of my attacks was interesting.
Look, Bronya and Cocolia's echoes. They must have come through here.
I'm starting to feel hazy, guys.
Hey, stay with it. This is the final push.
I sense that we're very near to the northern snow plains.
You know, since I'm struggling a little bit here, I think I'm gonna level them up to 33. You know, match the level of enemies. That does mean I get to ascend all of these characters. I'm low on Dream Collection components, but I can make these through synthesizing. I just need 5 of these. Here we go. Gotta say, I'm really glad that I can do this, because otherwise I don't really know how I'd level up Acheron without being in the area where she's from, I guess.
Never turn back.
You I can ascend easy.
Nice!
You need artifacts as modules. I can make those too. There we go.
Spread those positive vibes.
Intuition.
And since I've ascended everyone, I have new traces available on them too, right? I think I'm just gonna have to write down all the materials I need. Oh, I think someone mentioned this in the comments. This is the trace that starts Acheron with 5/dreams. I need this though. Past evils of the borehole planet disaster. I can't actually do that yet. There's no other sources for it either. Dang, that would have been a cool thing to have.
This is where the first Guardian led the Silvermane Guards into battle. She made huge sacrifices for the sake of temporary respite. But the otherworldly legion did not tire. She soon realized that flesh and blood could not contend with so ruthless an enemy.
Yeah, the Antimatter Legion are relentless.
When all was nearly lost, she chose to set her sights on the Stellaron and made the first wish.
A wish kind of feels like the Stellaron's a monkey paw and it like curled its first finger at that wish.
As for what came later, you know as well as I.
The eternal freeze was a disaster brought about by a human wish?
Yep.
Ironic, no? All the Stellaron did was answer humanity's call, and yet we kept its existence a closely guarded secret for centuries. Even going so far as to attempt to use it to control the Stellaron. Woeful. Laughable.
You know, it kind of feels like the Stellaron's talking right now.
It?
No, something created using otherworldly technology. An inhibitor that a corporation from the old world and the architects attempted to use to house the Stellaron.
Would that be like a similar thing that Herta was using to contain the Stellaron on Herta space station? Though probably a way earlier model, because that was quite a few generations ago, right?
Oh, I know you have many questions, my daughter. Be patient. Soon you will have all the answers.
Acting kind of creepy, Cocolia. Yeesh, you picked the wrong turn, buddy. I don't have any slice and dice points at the moment. Yes, I can't. I just can't, buddy. It's too many. Oh god, there's things everywhere here. Run down this corridor. Oh my god, what are you? I like your belly, it's very sparkly. Let's test my level 33 characters, shall we? This is going swell.
Still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
I think we want to attack these three.
Keep up my tempo!
Yeah, that was a good move. You know, I feel like Acheron is getting stacks quicker today. I think the Serval swap was a good swap. Ooh, technique points. You know, I was never excited about those until I got Acheron.
It's that shadow of hers again. But Bronya's isn't with her this time.
It's only a Fragmentum illusion. Let's get a closer look. It feels like this echo is different from the others before.
Intruders.
Oh, it's the trap. It's the trap. Back up.
Did
You cannot approach the Stellaron.
Oh, the Echo's attacking us.
Intruders. You go no further.
Are you sure this isn't the real her?
Everyone's a customer.
It may look like her, but the fragmentum can only create forgeries. Bring her down!
You're weak to fire, and I have a lot of fire. I also have a lot of lightning, so it's not looking good for this one.
Turn up the volume. You are doomed to fail.
Eesh. We should probably break those, huh? I can pop half of them both in this one.
Ready to lose yourself? Conquer us all.
One of them now. I kinda wanna break that.
Pretty good crowd today. A world devoured by ice.
Nice like a good brew.
Time to punch!
The eternal freeze will bury you.
Oh, that's not good. Whatever that is. Charging something up. We want to break this as soon as possible.
Well, then wisdom. Now feast your eyes. Happy New Year!
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Oh, I can break her. Yeah, I don't want to find out what happens when that thing goes off. Yeah.
From the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
The world that they promised.
Yeah. Bring me the real Cocolia.
She disappeared.
Those stairs. It's the only way forward.
Wherever they lead, it must be the end of the journey.
No pressure.
I don't want to get to the end so soon. I want my journey to go on forever.
I know, March. That sounds like fun, but this planet's gonna freeze if we don't stop it.
This means that Bronya is up ahead. And so is the fate of the overworld and the underworld. It's all in our hands. Strange. I thought I'd feel nervous or afraid, but I don't. The only feeling I have is that none of this seems real.
Is this how trailblazing expeditions usually come to an end?
Not always. Sometimes it's a happier conclusion.
The Express has traveled world after world. We are merely passing travelers, witnesses to part of a grander story. We invariably avoid getting drawn into turbulence that can decide the fate of a world. But there are always times when we have no choice but to act.
Yeah, lucky me, I got to act a lot in this one.
Or to put it another way, this is one heck of a first trailblazing expedition. You hit the jackpot.
Honestly, it feels like the stakes are pretty high at the moment.
I was about to bore you all with my gloomy reflections, but on second thought, not today. Adventuring with you guys by my side has made me feel like no obstacle is too big.
Right on. But you can say whatever you like. A good adventure shouldn't be full of rules and regulations. Helping those in need, befriending those worth counting on, and saving the world a few times along the way.
This is the spirit of trailblazing. Oh, and if you're enjoying the video so far, please do like and subscribe. Everwinter Hill, let's go. Oh, it's not a zone, it's a instance. Recommended team level 35. I'm 33, that's gonna be close enough. The team must include the Trailblazer. All team members must be at a level not lower than 30. I suppose I could swap out Serval or Gwynaifen. I think I'll swap out Serval because then I have Lightning with Acheron and Fire with Gwynaifen, so it's a better spread of elements. Now I have to level him up to 33. Okay, I've gotten Kalis up to 33 as well. I gave him a Secret Vow Light Cone. That seemed to be a good one. I think it's also my only 4-star Destruction Light Cone. It basically just boosts his damage though, which sounded good to me. Recommended types, Fire, Electricity. I've got both of those, so I think we're good.
It's freezing here. The blizzard's so fierce. The power from the Trailblaze path isn't enough to stop the cold.
It means that we're getting closer to the Stellaron, and the heart of the Eternal Freeze.
We can use Kalos here for immersion purposes. There's quite a lot of fragmentum here. So this is more of like in line with what I was expecting the city to look like. There's a bit more corrosion here. Oh, you can walk on the corrosion too. Got a pretty funky pattern to it, doesn't it? It almost looks like those vinyl records. This is also transparent crystal. It looks pretty cool. This outskirts here, I've seen better days. I've fought one of these guys before. The frozen remains of a Void Ranger are scattered along the mountain path. Even the ruthless Antimatter Legion is hopeless against the might of the Eternal Freeze. You think that it's best not to unfreeze them. They're not really on our side.
Did the architects build this?
Very different from the uniform style of the buildings we saw in the city.
Does it look like the palm of a huge hand to you?
It does, yeah. Like a giant mech almost. As far as I can remember though, I don't think there's giant mechs on this planet, right? Frankly, I haven't seen any records of any giant mechs either, but I guess they did build Svarog, so why not a giant Svarog?
If Cocolia threatens us by taking Bronya hostage...
We have to save her. The underworld... No. The entire planet relies on her.
Oh, I think I see it up there. Kinda ominous. Okay, let's go. There they are. So this must be where the war ended and the new war began.
No.
Oh, I think we might be too late. It's already going into her mind.
Do not resist, Bronya. Accept the common will.
Don't do it.
No! I don't want this.
Look upon their promised future, Bronya. A world without poverty, without cold, without suffering. A world where people no longer have to pray like prisoners for survival. A world that we can guard for all eternity.
It's all lies!
700 years ago, we tried and fought unceasingly, believing that the radiance of human nature could shepherd us towards rejuvenation. And to what end? A crushing defeat. Why, when faced with irrefutable strength, is our first thought always to resist? To cover our ears instead of hearing the call?
You're playing with powers you don't understand, miss.
It is the conceit and cowardice entrenched in the depths of human nature. So difficult to efface. Cast them aside. Break free of the chains that bind you. The Stellaron will lead humanity to evolve, and they will.
Your brainwashing ends here, you witch!
Yeah!
Zila?
We got your back.
You came. I thought the blizzards had entombed you.
You wish the blizzard would have entombed us.
You wish. We're not going down before you do. Bronya! I don't know what happened between you and them. Even if you explained it to me, I probably wouldn't understand all the crazy details. But there are two things I do know. These guys have come through hell to get here, to seal this Stellaron thing. And two, do you remember what I said? If anything happened to you, I'd save you. Do you understand? Even if the damage is done, even if you've completely forgotten our promise, then I'm just gonna have to knock you out and bring you back myself.
Belobog needs you, Bronya.
Zila. All of you.
Finished? I think I've given you long enough to bid farewell. It's time I told you my other reason for bringing you here. Huh? I want to witness your choice. I have told you all the truths there are to tell. The deal with the Stellaron, the wish I made to it. There are no more secrets between us. Many years ago, the voice of the Stellaron sounded in my ears for the first time. I was no different from the previous generations of Guardians. I withdrew, refused to hear. I was as you are now, bitterly defending the Architect's so-called preservation.
As you should be.
My conviction was once steadfast, unparalleled, until a sudden change arrived and threw everything into chaos. Another choice appeared before me. a subversion of the old order, and the welcoming of a new world. And compared to the illusory, ever more distant preservation, this was so tangible.
Maybe you were just too weak, Cocolia, to resist its call, and the other Guardians actually had some mental strength.
I have agonized, long agonized over how to convey all this to you. Inevitably, the promised tomorrow will transpire. But if you were not there beside me to watch over that new world, I would descend into torment. Bronya. Enduring torment. Perhaps I should be thanking you, outsiders. The pressure you have imposed has at long last compelled me to confront my final weakness. Bronya, throughout your life, I have never forced you to submit to my will. You have always, will always have a choice. As then, so now. Choose, my daughter.
Madame Cocolia, I am grateful to you for raising me and for allowing me the privilege of choice. But I am sorry, Mother. On this, our final occasion, I cannot stand with you.
Let the torment and agony begin.
You say that conceit and cowardice lie in the depths of human nature. Perhaps you're right. Desperation sheds a light on the darkest recesses of the heart. What about those simply struggling for survival, fighting for something better? I've witnessed their light on the front lines, in the underworld, in places you have overlooked. Our ancestors built this city, striving in the bitter snow to prolong our civilization. Even if this world is doomed to fall apart, we should allow humanity to pave the way to its final outcome.
Exactly. Don't just submit when it gets difficult.
Not hand over our fate to the seed of ruin.
Uh-oh.
We are guardians, Mother. Chosen from among the masses. Our duty is to preserve the world built by humanity. We are not gods. We are not arbiters. You seek to crush human nature underfoot while masquerading as an arbiter and a god. I cannot let you.
So, this is your choice. I understand, Bronya. Pity. Such a pity that you will never see that resplendent world. Unable to free yourself from the shackles of your mind. You know what? You were supposed to be the mother of the new world.
Oh, something's happening.
It's shaking! What's happening?
That sign!
The fate of this city, of Belobog, is sealed. Its future will unfold in our hands.
Not if I can stop it.
And you will become the foundation of the new world. You must break the old to build the new. The Supreme Guardian commands you. Rise, engine of creation!
Oh no.
It's one of the architect's ancient machines! Watch out, all of you!
I thought they were all out of business. Yeah.
This robot's 1,000 times bigger than Svarog.
Yeah.
Forget your wallet?
To forget your wallet? No, not at that moment, no. Why are there baby things in front of me?
Come feast your eyes! Happy New Year!
Let's warm things up a little bit to start off.
In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls. Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Oh, energy recharge. Oh, another. Oh, nice. Oh, it's one of those ones. I don't like those ones. Let's do that.
Feast your eyes! Happy New Year!
That's a breakage.
Of oblivion, I guide the wandering soul.
Right the middle.
Rules are made to be broken!
You know what? I've missed his ultimate.
Slice and strike!
Yeah. It's just really satisfying and powerful.
Engine, break them!
Engine, don't. No! Engine, no! No, no, no.
We have to stop it!
Oh, okay, so it has something I need to keep smacking it to break away. Okay. Is it the thing spinning behind it, maybe?
Existence fleeting as the dawn's
Oh, I got my
dew,
ultimate.
destined for oblivion.
Oh yeah, you can see the things behind it breaking as you fight it. Nice. Oh, okay, let's don't stand there. Run! Wait, what was that? Himiko! Yes, let's go! It was Himiko's beam, wasn't it?
Himiko! It's Himiko!
It is Himiko!
Can you speak? Because the signal's terrible.
Yeah, the snowstorm probably isn't helping.
Himiko! You finally spared a thought for us.
Yeah, we haven't heard from you in weeks.
What are you talking about? Weldon, I've been up on the you the time. You've got quite the trailblazing mission on your hands. So how does the guy work? Or, importantly, how do you stop him from working? Over to you guys, I guess.
Thanks for the backup. POV! Yeah, you go, Kalis. Sick flip.
I'll cover you!
Thanks, Branya. Let's go.
Grab hold of me!
Nice! Airtime! I swear I was on top of its shoulder a second ago. Oh, Kalis, come on, stop falling. Oh yeah, you're not the person I wanted to see when I landed up here.
Behold, the power granted by them!
Oh no!
Listen to the power surge! Sing!
She looks amazing.
Stellaron's promise is the only hope for this world.
Galactic Ice Queen.
Just as it dispelled the Antimatter Legion 700 years ago, so too will it wipe you from the face of this world!
Just a scratch. Sailors.
Oh god, Kalis is alone, what do I do? I wasn't prepared to be alone up here.
This! Let's make it quick.
I'm gonna keep using my skill here. No. Let's go.
Rules are made to be broken!
Single target smackdown.
Let's go.
Got one more skill point.
What about this?
The Stellaron changes everything!
Yeah, I'll just keep smacking it. I can't really do much more than that.
Humanity, so weak and foolish, always overestimating their abilities. Let me bestow upon you despair!
Oh god. No! Kalis, no! Was that game over? GG's? Did we lose? Is this the bad ending? It can't go down like this, man.
Is this the universe?
Bro, I think you're dead.
But I was fighting Cocolia. Why
Why am I here?
This place is cozy.
The last time I came here, I drew Nanook's gaze. Could it be?
Or did I hang out here for a second when we were on the space station as well at the very end? I don't really recall being here very long. Like, it was a split second, if anything. Ooh, I'm floating. That's kind of weird. Oh. Ooh, that's funky. There's invisible walls. I guess I'll just follow the trail of light.
The commercial district has fallen. We've transferred the residents to the outer municipal districts for the time being. The garrison lost 26 fighters.
Eesh.
But
Go on, Gepard.
I'm not sure that they're dead. I saw their broken figures lingering in the fragmentum. What happened back there defied all reason. It was madness. Madam Guardian, if this continues...
I know well the consequences, Gepard. You may leave.
So are the dead bodies being reanimated as fragmentum creatures? I thought it just created the fragmentum creatures. I didn't realize it consumed human bodies.
Why do you hesitate, Cocolia? Isn't this what you've always been hoping for? Get out of this cage and take a look at the city. What is there to lose? The efforts of our predecessors, their unfinished research. We can finally see them come to fruition. Give me some soldiers and I'll locate the Stellaron and find out how to save our world.
You need to come to your senses, Serval.
Come to my senses? What are you...
Guards! Miss Serval is tired. Take her to rest.
This must be when she got fired.
Sequester her lab and detain the researchers.
Yep.
Their work is illegal.
Wow.
Why, Cocolia? Why have you grown so cold?
Wow.
Serval Landau. You were my most cherished friend.
There is no place nor place promised new world.
He's been whack for a while. That Stellaron has really done a number on Cocolia's mind. Jeez. Doesn't care about the soldiers dying. Doesn't actually even want to research how to stop the Stellaron. Doesn't want to stop the freeze. She just shut Serval down when she was getting close. Wow.
Madam Cocolia, the monsters are surging this way. It's too dangerous here.
Foolish. Weak.
What? Madam, what are you saying?
Only I can understand. They have eyes that do not see, ears that do not hear. Feast on their willful ignorance! Absolve them of their stupidity and fear!
Jeez. Just watch their soldiers get consumed. Oh my god.
Mother, I still don't understand. The fragmentum corrosion has already spread to the underworld. How will those below ground fend for themselves if we withdraw every guard?
The automatons will ensure their safety. The most important defensive position is here on the surface. If our lines crumble, the underground will vanish in an instant. Our defenses here must be maintained at all costs. These are the choices we make, Branya. As a leader, you must harbor the courage and foresight to choose. You, me, and every Silvermane guard in the city, all of us must carry out a higher mission. There will come a day when you must make your own choice. Do you understand?
Higher mission?
It is too early, Branya. Still too early. You will understand when the time is right.
That's when they sealed off the underworld. I've seen enough. I want to get out and smack her down. This is freaky stuff. Why is there a kid in here?
The city is drowning in tears. The power of the preservation is fading. We could not defy the will of the Stellaron after all.
Cocolia abandoned preservation, exactly.
Ah, a believer, I see. The fragmentum had been expanding for 700 years. There is no faith nor wealth left for our successors. Only despair.
So the Fragmentum has been eating at their faith for 700 years.
To see the home we vowed to preserve wither away. That in itself is torture. Not to mention the haunting whisper of temptation.
Yeah, I kind of get it. And Cocolia just ended up succumbing to the hopelessness of the situation. But see, that's where it's different now, because Bronya isn't doing that. Bronya has hope. So clearly it's not all lost yet.
The day will come when even the strongest of wills cannot help but give in to such influence. It is only a matter of time before the Amber Lord forsakes us.
And let others carry on the will of preservation.
You are but a stranger to us, and yet you seek to bond your destiny to ours.
If that's what it takes.
So be it. What is there to lose when so much has already been lost? Touch the light of the Amber, Trailblazer. See if your will can attract their gaze.
Oh, I think I can attract their gaze. I don't know if I want to attract their gaze, but that's what we're doing. I'm committing to this now. This is the choice I make. Wait a second. That's the spear from the trailer of Acheron. Oh. It's hot. That's hot. Yeah, you go, Kalis! Attract their gaze. Oh, we sizzling now, boys. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool spear.
It can't be. The will of preservation has made its choice.
Nothing of the plight of this world. Nothing of the wait for its final end.
Even if we are doomed to destruction,
We will go bravely.
walking hand in hand into the darkness. No, that end won't come to pass while we're around.
Music's a little bit loud for the voices, but
The Stellaron changes everything.
Stay alert.
ooh, an ally is currently being locked on. Please use Rainey's skill, Defense. New skill can taunt enemies and draw attacks from Cocolia. Okay.
Defend the weak.
Ooh, defensive stance.
Another journey begins. In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Bam, bam.
Ready to be crushed.
I don't think so. Magma Will is accumulated when Rainy is attacked. Consume 4 stacks of Magma Will to use enhanced basic abilities. Okay. Ooh, the Magma Eruption.
Our resistance is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
I'm gonna heal you up now.
This taste.
Here we go.
Time for the old world to collapse.
The Engine of Creation is activated. Use it to destroy Lance of the Eternal Freeze. Am I controlling it? Oh! Whoa! An ally target's action can charge the Engine of Creation to unleash Preservation Creation Wrath. Okay, so it's like an extra skill.
To the finish.
Well, then wisdom.
Bop!
Half the work is already done.
Come feast your eyes. A happy new year.
In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Let's kick things off with you.
Gonna have to do better than that, Cocolia. What's this do?
Blaze. Flaming lance. Forward.
Ooh. Nice. Fuck. Oh, we can smack her down. Bam.
Systems leading as the dawns do, destined for oblivion.
Again. The Stellaron changes everything.
Lance at the ready.
If I do this.
Indestructible.
Oh, I just noticed that we've got this.
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign.
It too shall fall. Yeah, we're on to the second bar.
In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, what's going on?
The power of the Stellaron is with me! You are but cinders of the old world, soon to become ashes! The architect of a new world!
Oh god. Ugh. Yeesh. Okay, it's time. I've been saving this for a moment like this.
My friend, indulge yourself.
Well, then wisdom.
Did you come here of your own volition? Systems fleeting as the dawns do, destined for oblivion.
Smack him! Oh, we're free.
Time to go on the offensive. Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward.
Yeah! God, this song is hype, dude. I'm so pumped at the moment.
The only redemption.
No, we don't want that to go off.
Another journey begins. In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Oh, feast your eyes. It's never too early. For a happy new year.
Oh, she's almost down. Finish this. Yeah! No, 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 no. She's corrupted.
It will include everything!
Poor Branya.
It's over.
It's still her mother that we collapsed into particles. Even if we kinda had to stop her, you know? Do you think that that little smile that Cocolia gave at the end there towards Branya was because she was proud of Branya for stopping her in her madness? Like, she knew she was gonna mess it up. I don't know, man.
Mother, did you wake up from that dream?
Wow. That was a tough trailblazing expedition. We made it! But, what are we gonna do with the Stellaron? It's usually Mr. Yang who handles it.
Should we send a text to Mr. Yang, maybe?
I've informed Himiko and Mr. Yang already. They'll seal the Stellaron.
Okay.
Nice! The crisis on this world is basically over, right?
The storm still rages on. Now that the Stellaron is sealed, the eternal freeze will slowly recede. Fragmentum won't aggressively expand anymore, but nor will it disappear. Jarilo-6 has a chance to return to life, but it will take time.
Might also be an idea to start smashing the frozen statues of Antimatter Legion, because you probably don't want those melting, right?
It will depend on the efforts of the people here.
Thank you. All of you.
I can't think of anything funny to say. Yeah, it's not really the time. Don't be too hard on yourself, Branya.
Thank you. I'm fine. Don't worry. There is still much to do. The people will have felt the effects of the engine of creation. There are so many questions to answer, so many truths to reveal. I don't know whether I can get the people to accept all this.
Just tell them the truth. Something that the Guardians haven't done in a long time.
Can I really do that? Tell everyone about Mother's true motives? About a lie perpetrated for 700 years?
No. No. No way.
Seele.
I don't know how to explain it, but I don't think there's any other way. In the underworld, we tell the kids, things will be better tomorrow. Everyone knows it's a lie, but it gets them to sleep with some hope. Can you imagine the consequences if we told the people what happened here? They'd be devastated. If we can't trust the Guardians, who or what can we trust?
That is exactly what the Guardians of the past did.
Mother died to preserve Belobog.
Oh, I see what we're doing. We're in storyteller mode now.
What? The visitors from beyond the sky told her the secret of the Stellaron. She knew that Alyssa Rand, the first Supreme Guardian, had failed to destroy it. And yet, she decided to challenge its power. A power beyond human comprehension. Supreme Guardian Cocolia sacrificed herself to dispel the dark clouds enveloping this city. From here on out, that's the truth the world will hear. What do you think?
Sure, I guess that's one way to do it.
It keeps the hope of preservation alive, at least.
It does.
It's logical, and hard to disprove.
Why do we have to lie? I'm abstaining. I like telling the truth. But I get what you're trying to do.
And once again, me and March are on the same page.
Thank you for understanding. For many people, Mother was an outstanding guardian. The whole truth will live on in my mind. All the mistakes, madness, evil, dreams therein. I will be the one to carry that burden. Now, I must take over the duties of the Supreme Guardian and discard my naive fantasies. I'm sorry, Seele. Please, protect this secret with me till the end of our lives.
Say no more. I know what to do.
Thank you. Well then, as promised, let's start rebuilding the bridge between the overworld and the underworld.
Time to open up those gates.
Seele, can you tell everyone in the underworld that the Stellaron has been sealed? And tell them the blockade will soon be over, and they will breathe freely again soon.
Of course. Leave it to me. Nat's probably getting anxious about the delay.
While you do that, I'll head back to the administrative district. I need to tell Gepard. Serve.
Oh, she's getting faint. Too much panic is setting in.
Are you okay?
What's wrong, Branya? Do you feel sick?
I'm fine. I need to hurry.
She's exhausted. Quick, we need to think of something. You, help me out here.
Yeah, sure, okay, yeah, Seele, take Branya with you. We'll go to the underworld, yeah.
Right. I almost forgot. You're still wanted by the guards. I might be an underworlder, but at least I don't stand out as much as you guys. That's settled then. I'll leave that to you. Remember to keep the secret. For Brun... No. For Belobog's sake.
Yep.
So, wanna tell us what happened back there? Don't think you can just reappear on the battlefield with a cool weapon in your hands and skip the story.
Oh, you noticed that, huh?
You drew the Amber Lord's gaze? Right at that moment? That's too much of a coincidence.
He probably doesn't know what happened either. This wouldn't be the first time. Something similar happened when we faced the Doomsday Beast on the space station. Remember that glance from Nanook?
Mm-hmm. It must have been Qlipoth's blessing.
Originally, we thought it was because the Stellaron was linked to the destruction. But now it seems to be more than that. We might need to speak with Mr. Yang to understand what's going on. Let's focus on the business at hand first. We shouldn't disrupt Himiko and Mr. Yang while they're dealing with the Stellaron. Let's talk once we're back on the Express.
Yeah.
You're right. We need to finish what we started. Let's hurry up and find Natasha.
Yeah, let's wrap this up. That's pretty cool. You've got Gepard, you've got Serval, you've got Bronya and Seela. Oh, I've unlocked Trial 2. Oh, new music. Everwinter and Fates. Enter the path screen. Oh, so you can swap between destruction and preservation in here now, whenever you feel like it. You can now officially use Gepard's light gun. I think we'll look into the aftermath in the next episode. Wow, though, what a climax that was. Where do we even begin with today's thoughts? Right, so in the Corridor of Echoes, was that what it was called? On the way to the Everwinter Hill. I will say that I thought there would be more fragmentum corrosion than there was. There was just a lot of what I thought was Antimatter Legion corruption, because a lot of those black crystals and twisted things were on Herta space station as well. I guess Antimatter Legion and Fragmentum are sort of connected though, right? But yeah, I thought there'd be more of it. Though the city was pretty obviously destroyed. There was a lot of broken down buildings and stuff. But yeah, I thought there'd be more corruption. The build-up in the story, though, was fantastic. I really enjoyed all the story we went through today. The fight with Cocolia was amazing, and I was not actually expecting it to be a giant, massive robot that was both attacking us and Cocolia, so that was really cool. New, very cool music track, too. I'm gonna have to find that later and listen to it a bit more. I will say there was one thing that disappointed me a bit with the fight, and that was the audio levels, because the music was really loud compared to the voices at times. And the voices just got drowned out by the music. It was kind of hard to hear. I might have to go into the settings and manually fix that because I'm just on the default settings at the moment, I believe. Maybe if you guys had some tips on where to put the audio levels, that would be useful. But wow, there's a lot of stuff for Bronya to do now. Cocolia didn't even leave her like a How to Be a Guardian for Dummies book, you know? Just kind of let me disintegrate and good luck. So that's gonna be tough. Also, I'm super glad actually that despite me seeing Kalis using the Fire Spear a couple episodes ago in Acheron's trailer, I still had no clue that it was actually a blessing from one of the Eons. So while I knew it was coming, I didn't know when it was coming, and just that was the perfect moment to give it. And saying that, now if I ever see Kalis with another weapon, I'll know that he's got another blessing from the Eons though. Yeah, so much like Genshin where you're collecting the Archon's blessings, here we're getting the Eon's blessings. There is a part of me that wishes that Cocolia could have been freed from the Stellaron's grasp without disintegrating, because it's gonna be tough for Bronya. But I am glad that she has Seela at least to help her through everything. Stellaron blessed Cocolia was so cool though. Like, that's a collectible figurine that I'd like to have. Just such a cool design on that boss. I'm actually a big fan of like galaxy print anyway, so anything with like a star shader on it, it's like instantly 10 out of 10 for me. I've also gotten some relic sources unlocked now, but I'm not sure if I should be doing those. So if you guys could comment maybe on some tips there, that'd be useful. Though it does seem that I'm completely locked out from getting Acheron's 5/Dreams at the start of battles, because that's locked behind Seclusion Zone, which I'm not entirely sure where it is. When I click on it, all it does is take me to the story quests, so it's basically telling me I haven't gotten far enough yet to do it. So next time, we're going to be checking out the aftermath of the Stellaron being sealed. Heading to the underworld, just letting everyone know that things are looking up. Let's get this video to 20 likes. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Rainy out.